Hi, this is Kento at Kamiyama Physical Therapy. Welcome to our channel.
Hi everyone, this is Kento at Kamiyama Physical Therapy. Welcome to our second video on the squats. In our first video, if you haven't looked at it, you can go look into the link below of how to feel safe in a squat. And in that video, we talked about how to bring the knee over the toe more safely, how to get into your hip bones more efficiently, and how to use your core to hopefully feel safer in a squat. Because if you are able to squat, I believe there's a lot of things good that we can do within our lives. So now, in this video, we're going to keep something kind of simple, but maybe overlooked in some squat patterns. And this is going to be about the foot, the feeling of the foot. So if you have a tendency to not bring your knees forward and you kind of stay on the heels, or if you're a person that had ankle injuries such as an ankle sprain or other foot injuries that kind of made your foot stiffer, these might be a good activity. So let me go into a squat and just kind of show you what it would look like and what kind of strategies can we use to make you feel more grounded in this exercise. So I'm going to go here. Okay, I'm going to fold down here because we're going to go straight to we're going to go down here because we're going to look at the foot here. So if you have a tendency to not bring the knees over the toes and make it more of like a hingy squat, right? And right now my foot in a sense is grounded. My toes are on the ground, it's kind of spread. I'm not grabbing or anything. But for some people, the toes kind of come up to balance, to not to hold. That might be something. Or some people, as they squat down, they kind of turns their knee out, but also their pinky toe comes up. So it's really hard for me to do it. As they go down, you can probably see like my pinky toe comes up. So kind of here. So they're not putting weight over here on the pinky side, or vice versa. As they squat down, like their knees are out, so the big toe contact is gone. So if you notice that these were strategies or compensations where the individual lost contact at certain points of the foot. Now, if that was the intention of the exercise or the movement, that's fine. If it's not the case, and if you feel like you're not balanced during a squat, these could be the reasons why. So, the strategy for this is first extremely simple. How can we feel the areas that tends to be off the ground, stay on the ground as you go into a squat, right? So the easiest things you can do first is kind of go back to some of the cues that we did, but just making sure the toe stays on the ground, or if you tend to kind of bring your pinky toes up and you feel that lost, you're just making sure the pinky sides are on the ground as you squat, right? Or vice versa. If you feel your big toe come up, make sure the big toe stays on the ground and do a squat. And what you may feel is a change in how your muscles and anything feel or activate. And just stay with it. Stay with it. It might be uncomfortable in the beginning. It might be weird in the beginning, but it might not be a bad idea to do. If that's very difficult for you, the one thing to try is put like a towel or a wedge under those areas. So I'm going to get a quick wedge here. Hold on. And these are wedges, right? These are from Anatomy in Motion. I'll put a link down below just in case if you guys want to order some. But these are very helpful. If you don't want to order anything, a towel will be nice, or just anything to fill the space under the area to feel those areas could be very helpful. So we're going to bring it down here. Okay. So if you are those that the toe comes up, what's not a bad idea is to have a towel or some of a wedge to just put under the toe, and I'll say just keep your weight or this toe contacting the wedge as you go into a squat. So they just feel the weight on it. If they have a tendency for the pinky side to come up, a good way to do it is just to make sure the pinky side knuckle stays on the ground as you go into a squat. And you'll just say, you just feel this on the wedge as you squat down. And you got it on the other side. If you feel this come up, you just put it on the big toe knuckle as you squat down. Okay? It may sound that this solution is super, super simple and easy, but it's not. You'll be surprised on how it may feel if you never had those contacts with the earth. Because by having an extra contact, if this makes sense, if you have another anchor as you squat, it may feel very safe to you. And how you feel during a squat may be different. Imagine just adding another friend or support or another team member to your work that helps disperse the forces and responsibility. It makes you feel safer. So I hope this helps. I hope that makes sense. And try this out. Happy squatting, and I'll see you another time.